So Transcorp Group was roundly praised on Tuesday for its investments in the AFAM-3 fast power plant located in Rivers State. The listed conglomerate was also commended for meeting all the conditions of the privatization of purchase agreement of the power plant by the National Council on Privatization and the Bureau of Public Enterprises. Let's take excerpts from the official commissioning event of the Transcorp Power Facility.
Embed's facilitation of power purchase agreements with GENCOs is what made it possible for the 2013 privatization to take place. More recently, the federal government has been able to successfully privatize the AFAM Power PLC as well as AFAM-3 Fast Power Limited, largely because of the PPA provided by Bulk Electricity PLC. PPA basically assures the investor that you can go ahead and make your investment because there's a guaranteed offtake of the electricity you're going to generate. And looking at the energy transition that was unveiled last year, you would see the critical importance attached to gas as a fuel in the country's quest to achieve carbon neutrality by 2060. And for that to happen, it is important that our project, the AFAM-3 Fast Power Project, more and more are required, because for every power investment that is made, at the back end, you have a commensurate investment in gas production. And so the more we drive power investment, the more they're in gas along the electricity value chain. I want to give assurance to investors, Transcorp, and other investors in the power sector that the power sector is open to investment.
We all know the importance of power in Nigeria. We all experience the consequences of power deficit, the implications for our people, our businesses, our schools, our hospitals, and our institutions. In fact, implications for our national destiny. Therefore, I am proud today that we have been able to bring together so many key stakeholders. Why am I proud and happy? I'd like also to tell a success story out of Nigeria, a story that can be repeated over and over again if government, communities, and the private sector work together as we have worked together here at AFAM. The Transcorp Group partnership at Okoloma AFAM began in November 2020 when we signed the AFAM Power Share Sale and Purchase Agreement at a ceremony presided over by Our Excellency again, the Vice President. The journey has not always been easy, but we have delivered capacity recovery, plant investment, infrastructure improvement, excellent community relationship, and a transformed and motivated Nigerian workforce. We are fulfilling our promises to the government and demonstrating Transcorp's purpose of improving lives and transforming Africa. Transcorp Group is a key stakeholder in the power sector. We recognize power is the single most critical factor to lifting our people out of poverty and enabling job creation. It is a sector that has been a strategic priority for us since the inception of our journey at EZ Holdings. Why so? Because to do well, you have to do good. Power is a public good, a right, a catalyst for a better Nigeria.
It's my very special pleasure to join you at this official commissioning of the AFAM-3 Fast Power. AFAM-3 Fast Power, as we've heard already, is an important part of the evolving story of Nigeria's aspirations to bring electricity to millions in their homes and to factories and businesses that provide their livelihoods. This is because it brings into very sharp relief the importance of private capital in building up capacity along the power value chain. A major weakness of our privatization process, which of course you know started in about 2005 and since then, was and has been inadequacy of private investments and new cash injections. But the tide is turning, with indigenous and indigenous entrepreneurs such as Transcorp and Heirs Holding, making significant investments such as this 100% acquisition of 966 megawatts installed capacity AFAM PLC and AFAM-3 Fast Power Limited, jointly referred to as the AFAM-GENCO, at an acquisition cost, as I'm sure you've heard already, of about 105.3 billion naira. Only yesterday, the National Council on Privatization formally delisted Transcorp Power PLC, formerly known as Ugeli Power PLC, from routine monitoring and evaluation by the BPE, indicating yet another successful power investment.